It is time to check in with the Mayor of St. Catharines, Walter Sendzik, to see how the city's doing. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you, Bob.
Good to see you. Big City Mayor in a big city meeting tomorrow. There's the monthly Big City Mayors Conference. I want to ask you about that. What's pressing the agenda for tomorrow?
Obviously, it's the recovery plan. It's the recovery plan not just for municipalities, but for businesses that have been affected here in Niagara, the tourism industry, the hospitality industry, and across the province, the professional services, the ones who do the hairstyling, the nail salons, the fitness centers. So the discussion will be about the recovery and what does recovery look like, as well as affordable housing and the housing crisis that a lot of municipalities are facing. So there's a lot on our agenda, and we've got a lot of work to do.
Mm-hmm. And of course, the recovery is vaccination-based. How's the vaccination picture in St. Catharines?
The picture's going well. You got to give it to Niagara Public Health and Niagara Health here in our community, as well as the pharmacies. We're well over 50%. We understand that to get to step one, you got to get to that 60% mark, and we're pushing really hard and communicating with our community and assuring people of the safetiness of the vaccine. And so the quicker we can hit the 60% mark, the reality is the more we can start to reopen our economy. So that's an important target for us, and there's a lot of people making it happen.
Yeah. Are you making any modifications to your beach enforcement this weekend?
Yeah, last weekend was a lot of people on the beaches, and we had security there, Bob, and we also had the Niagara Regional Police who helped out and were patrolling the beaches. What we saw, Bob, is just some behaviors that shouldn't be at the beach, regardless of what period of time we're in terms of open alcohol and people gathering in larger groups. And so this weekend is going to be a concerted effort to clamp down, and we're going to do this throughout the summertime. The beaches are for families to be able to get together and friends to be able to get together, but not in ways that cause disturbances. So we're going to be clamping down on that, Bob.
Yeah, okay. And when are pools reopening? And are there job openings for counselors and lifeguards and so forth?
So we've got the pools are always slated to open near the end of June. They really coincide with the end of high school because a lot of our lifeguards are high school students, university students as well. So we're doing a call now. We are short some lifeguards, so it'd be great if you have a lifeguard in your family, tell them to check out City of St. Catharines, and it'd be great to see the pools reopening as we head into July. And the hot weather that we've been having really shows the importance of splash pads and pools in our community.
Yeah, let's talk about Burgoyne Woods Park, beautiful park in the heart of the city, and one of your favorite spots. There's been a new investment.
It is. It's really a gem in the heart of our city. It's a very naturalized forest. So people who haven't been there, it's a naturalized forest area that has places where you can do day excursions. And so we have the pathways leading in have been paved. It was a long time coming. They've been paved over, and it's a smooth ride into Burgoyne Woods. And once you get in there, there's so many trails to go on and just explore the beauty of the heart of our city. So it's great to see the investments that we're making as a community.
Yeah, let's talk about future beautification and the dream for Ontario Street. The former GM plant, there was actually some charges just laid under the new waste bylaws from the city.
Yeah, Bob, it's one of those things where we're going to hold to account the property owner, and we want to make sure that whatever's taking place on the property is being done in conjunction with the regulations, both within the city, but also at the province through the Ministry of Natural Resources. And so we're doing what we can to ensure the safety of that property, but also working with those who are expressing interest in redeveloping that property. So it's still a ways to go, but it does show the community that we're focused on that site, and our staff are ensuring that everything that we can enforce is being enforced.
Okay. Before we go, there's a really neat initiative I wanted to talk about, the Insight History program downtown as things reopen and we enjoy downtown St. Catharines. So it's photographic exhibits on site, that very spot and this spot in history kind of thing?
Yeah, and Kathleen Powell, who's our director of the museum here in the city of St. Catharines, her and her team have done an amazing job. And what they've done is really taken old photographs. For people who may not know, St. Catharines is a very old city going back to the late 1700s. So we've got a lot of rich history. And what the museum has done is taken some really old archival photos, and then they've placed them at the exact spot where that building or that event had taken place. And you're able to walk through the downtown, use your phone. It's a digital thing as well. You can click on with your phone and really learn about what was the city like 100 years ago, 50 years ago. And it just really brings to life the history of our community in a different way.
Really neat idea. Well, that's our time, but we'll talk again next week. We appreciate your weekly updates from St. Catharines.
And welcome back, Bubba. Can't wait to see him tonight on the news.
Yes,
so welcome
tonight.
back.
Thanks for that. Yeah, absolutely.
No problem.
Thank you, Walter.